Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Colin from Glass Half Broken, and welcome to Attempting to Remember, a series in which I attempt to remember a film I have not seen in many, many years. Now, today's a very special one because it is a film called Sleeping Beauty, which the reason why this is a special one is because I actually don't remember if I've ever actually seen all of this. See, there was a point in my childhood when my parents, they took myself and my sister to go see, the latest Disney films that were out. Or, there was, this is like late '80s, early '90s, so it would be like, The Little Mermaid, Oliver and Company, the Beauty and the Beast, things like that, and I wasn't ever really into them. My sister liked them, but then they would say like, "Oh, let's have you watch the classics." So they would get the classic films like the Snow White, Cinderella, and all that. And so I've seen a bunch of those movies like once. Like they rented it or they got it on VHS from another family member, and then we would just sit down and we would just watch it, and then just be kind of unimpressed. Like we were not, big on those the classics we did like are the kind of the ones that weren't all about princesses and fairy tale. Like it was like Alice in Wonderland we both loved, and actually the original Disney animated Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite movies of all time. So that one I can tell you no problem. Sleeping Beauty, on the other hand. I'm pretty sure this was one of the films that they showed us, but the weird thing is, it's like there are these characters right here, these three characters. I could have sworn these were from Cinderella. Like I think it's kind of crazy. And then there is apparently this was also the one with Maleficent, or that one bad witch lady, and I thought that was from like Snow White. Once again, I saw all of these old princess type movies once when I was very, very young, and afterwards I just wasn't really that interested, and I don't think really my sister was that overly interested. I don't know, she's not here, so I don't know. So I think it's so I had thought that she's under a sleeping curse because she's too pretty. I thought there was something had to do with the witch, the Maleficent or whatever said she was too pretty, and then I started thinking wait, no, that was Snow White, where it was just oh, she's too pretty, so I'm gonna kill her with this poison apple or something. But then I thought then she went into a sleep. So I was just well, then what the fuck happened in Sleeping Beauty? All that shit happened in Snow White, right? So. Yeah, so then apparently there's I don't even remember I have not actually read any of the back of the box. I keep looking at the pictures in the back, but I'm avoiding that. So I don't remember that fucking guy. And then I did remember the princess's name is Aurora. And I think the main reason I did that was because we lived in Aurora, Illinois, so it was just it's her name is like that name, and also from Wayne's World. So there's a weird connection to Sleeping Beauty and Wayne's World, kind of, but yeah, the fucking dude there, who the hell is that? Is he the star of the film? Okay, at what point does she go under the sleep spell, and then this guy does a thing to save her? There's apparently a dragon in this fucking movie. I don't remember that at all. So I keep thinking to myself, maybe I didn't see Sleeping Beauty. Once again, I remember these three characters, the triplet characters, and something. But once again, it's all very vague memories of being a kid, and then just seeing them dance around, and then I vaguely remember the dude in his red cape, just kind of trotting around on his horse, doing something. And then eventually, I think it is he has to kiss her to break the curse. Which once again, I thought that was Snow White. So it just seems like a completely superfluous film, especially since this was after Snow White. Snow White being the first Disney animated film. So of course that was before this. And then they live happily ever after. I mean that's par for the course. So I'm pretty sure that's Sleeping Beauty. I don't know how I didn't buy this. It says there's a $10 thing on there, and I think this is my dad owns a record shop, and I think there was a point when he was trying to sell DVDs as well, and then that didn't really work out. So I think that might have been left over from that. All right then, the 50th anniversary edition DVD. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, and don't forget to get your pets spayed or neutered. All right, see you later.